has seen it and how. So the national unity and three-dimensional view. So on the basis of caste and religion, how the national unity has been described. So, and what is the role played by language and various demand of various regional languages. And so India's national unity evolved over more than a century through political and social movement and the legal and constitutional design. This involved the intense battle and wise compromise among the constituent groups. The national identity thus constituted developed along three dimensions. The first dimension is the search of the harmony and justice among caste, and the second, harmony of the religious community, and third is on the ground of common ground among the various regional groups. So uh, the harmony and justice among the caste. So if there is one caste, is there harmony within that caste or not? The second, harmony is among the religious group. So if this is Hindu sect, this is Muslim group. So if there is any harmony between these group, and the third is various common regional identity. So suppose this is India. So various regional identities are there in the country. So on the basis of that, the various identities are created. So M.K. Gandhi was the primary spokesperson of the first two axes, the Hindu unity and the Hindu Muslim unity. So these two were the things which Mahatma Gandhi emphasized a lot on, and he declared himself as a Hindu when the category was still contested. I find peace in Hindu religion. I studied that religion also, and I decided whether its defects and drawbacks. The Hinduism alone could be the religion for me. That is why I feel that this is why I call myself a Sanatani Hindu. And he told the Guwahati session of the Indian National Congress in 1926 and held on to the belief until the death that Gandhi attempted to interpret the Hinduism. So, among the various groups, he emphasized on Hindu unity, and he also emphasized on Hindu Muslim unity. So Gandhi assumed that the loyalty to the religion was the dominant loyalty in India. Because of the social strata was segregated in such a way that Hindu, Muslim, and they uh, preached their religions, they believed in the religion. So through the basis of the religion, the politician tried to bring out the loyalty among the people. So, what are the three axes? The Gandhiji recognized that the caste-based discrimination would hinder Hindu unity. So, you can see that in Pune Pact 1932, when the MacDonald tried to give the award of McDonald's award, in which he uh, provided for the separate electorate to the Dalit communities. So Gandhiji sat under the fast in uh, Wardha jail. So it says that the Gandhi recognized the caste-based unity would hinder the Hindu caste-based discrimination would hinder the Hindu unity, which in turn would obstruct the national unity. B.R. Ambedkar argued that the emancipation of the depressed classes can be achieved only through the separation from the entrenched cultural universe of called Hinduism. The biggest challenge in Gandhiji's Hindu unity performed was proposed separate electorate for the depressed caste, and Ambedkar and the colonial rulers were on the same side on the debate and communal award. Gandhiji was willing to die to enforce Hindu unity, and the Pune Pact between the two leaders agreed and assuring representation of the depressed class, but without a separate electorate. As part of the larger Hindu whole, the depressed classes would get more representation than it would get under the proposal. Also, within the Hindu society, Dalit who converted to Christianity and Islam would be ineligible for the reservation of the scheduled caste. So this is also one form of the reservation. Hindu unity was non-negotiable for Gandhiji, but the Hindu Muslim unity was an equally important second pillar of the national unity for him. Gandhi viewed Muslim as the distinct community, recognized their autonomy, and sought out Muslim leaders in effort to build Hindu Muslim unity. He joined the forces with the Khilafat movement, which was driven by the transnational Muslim agenda but united with the Hindu in the anti imperialist age. There are two things to which I am voting my life permanently between Hindu. So, Gandhiji basically believed in Hindu unity as well as the Hindu Muslim unity. So, the third axis of the link between the heartland of and the periphery took shape in the response of the realities that founders encountered through making the constitution. During the national movement, Hindu public sphere that emerged in the northern plains had begun to equate itself with the national and sentiment elsewhere were ignored. Gandhiji himself was a promoter of Hindi and national language. It is up to my friend in the UP to have the whole India as it's up to them to have Hindi India. The choice are there. The T.N. Krishnamachari said. He said that अगर हिंदू यूपी में बैठे हुए डिसाइड कर लेंगे कि हमारे देश की क्या भाषा होनी चाहिए, ये टी कृष्णामाचार्य ने कहा. So what are the crux of this article? The Gandhiji advocacy of the Hindu unity. The second is caste-based discrimination, and third is the link between heartland and periphery. Suppose this is India, so this is heartland and these are the periphery. Periphery is something that comes or that appears to us, and heartland is the main substance within that constituent. So the heartland were embodied by a lot of states, a lot of regions, a lot of religions, a lot of group of people who had their language, who had their religions, everything. But in the periphery, everything appeared that Hindustan is Hindi speaking, which is not the case. Though there were various provisions were made. So evolution of national unity. National unity is when the nation Bharat or India, everybody is subscribing to that identity and they collectively represent themselves as one union or one unity. But because of various fragmentation, because of various demand, because of various regional issues, this national